Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, winged nation of the angelic earth team of the 144. This is it. We are fully in the timeline of the great exodus as we free our people from the control system of the mind and perception. We break the chains that bind with the power of our mighty I Am presence, and we cross the great ocean into the promised land of the new earth. With our rod and our staff we walk gently and with honor through the doorway of our mind into the Sacred Heart Temple and the new Garden of Eden of eternal bliss consciousness. We have fully anchored in the fifth dimensional frequencies of heaven on earth, and now we rise through this sacred portal, bridging the two worlds as one. All prophecies have come to fruition, and the Hieros Gamos codes are fully integrated into our crystalline 12-strand DNA. Go within into the silence, into the stillness of the kingdom of heaven, and bring peace to your world. Bring joy and love to your world. Bridge all timelines, worlds, and dimensions here into this now to free consciousness from all confines of perception. We have suffered enough, and with our I Am presence we command creative source energy to manifest our sanctuaries of paradise for ourselves, our families, and our rainbow tribes of the new earth. We came into this realm on this mission to resolve all conflicts, anomalies, distortions of the one true light with our unborn mind of Buddha. Eliminate any distractions that suck your life force and energy as we cultivate the golden heavenly chi in our lower Dantian for this final quantum leap of consciousness into Homo Luminous, beings of eternal life. Stay in the full presence of the now. Feel into the energies and vibrations within your temple of light and allow the feelings to guide you to the still center. The magnetic divine goddess is always calling you home. Turn off your internal dialogue and go there now. No worries, no fears. They are all programs of the false 3D matrix. It is up to our ground crew on the front lines as we hold the light and anchor deep into the crystalline core of Pachamama. We assist Gaia and all her children to rise up into the glory and virtue and a new dawn of the eternal golden age of enlightenment. Never to fall from grace again. We do not forget, yet we forgive. It was all part of the divine plan to expand into the full potential of eternal heaven for all sentient beings of pure awareness. All this gnosis was encoded into our DNA to bring into this realm to assist our team on our final mission into Terra Nova Gaia. You know who you are, and you know why you came. Nothing can stop us or our mission. They called impossible, but we know, warriors of the light, anything is possible with the right actions and positive mindset and fearless resolve. We can accomplish anything we set our minds and hearts upon. With our feet firmly on the ground and eyes to the skies, we know in this now that in the heavens and upon the earth, I alone am the world-honored one. And in this gnosis we honor the Earth Mother, Sun Father, and all our people of the new earth. Aho, Shalom, 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 Shaunte, Ariel, Christos, Inspiritus. We had another day of massive energies flowing in. We had many activations all over Pachamama again today. 124 M1.5 or greater earthquakes. The most powerful just an hour ago, 6.4, Solomon Islands, son of the moon, yin yang, Isabel, Solomon, 6.4, and this was at 2:44 UTC. Earlier today, Puerto Rico had a 3.333, Divine Mastery, Vanuatu on the Ring of Fire, 5.6, south of Fiji, 4.6, very deep, 529 kilometers depth. South America, we had two activations in Chile in the Andes Mountains, Kundalini Pachamama with a 3.9, 12 Divine Goddess, and a 4.37 of Mastery. Philippines 4.5, Indonesia 5.6, 4.4, In the crown of Lemuria, Rat Islands, Aleutian Islands, 3.5. Indonesia, 4.7. Inner Mongolia, China, Northern China, 4.4. Divine 44. 8.8 Portal, Lionsgate, Lyra Nation, 4.9. In the Philippines, another activation, multiple, a trinity in the crown. Aleutian Island, 4.1. Alaska Peninsula, 3.3. And then another activation in the Alaska Peninsula, 4.3. Loving, New Mexico, 3.3. Eureka, Nevada, 3.6. Another activation, New Atlantis, Divine Masculine, Puerto Rico, 3.0. Peru, South America. Land of our ancient Incan Empire, 4.2. Not too far from Machu Picchu. We had a powerful activation, British Virgin Islands, and New Atlantis Energy, 4.0. And then another activation again today, Celebes C, 4.5. Council of 9 energy coming in, very deep, 477 kilometers depth. The whole grid totally lit up, totally activated again today. 555 coming in. We keep rising through these 5th dimensional energies. 5D resonance fully in place, fully activated. Now we're just resolving all anomalies and inconsistencies. These are interference patterns, overlays of the 5th dimensional energy. We assist the higher dimensionals with our love, our bliss, our connections, living from our heart, living our joy, living our passions. This brings all into perfect harmony, perfect resonance with the codes, the frequencies, the energies of paradise, of a utopia, of Shambhala. Now let us continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now, the moon is at 17 degrees, 12 minutes Aquarius. The sun is at 22 degrees Libra. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 23 degrees Libra. Chanticleer's voice heralds the rising sun with exuberant tones. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 18 degrees Aquarius. A man being unmasked at a masquerade. Makes sense. From astrologyweekly.com. Now today from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Litica, the future self. We ask you to see the grand vision of your multidimensional reality. As each day rises, to understand the great unfoldment before you. To see each light day as a constructional requirement of your current reality, to flow like the air you breathe, moment by moment. See beyond the narrative of your light construct. Pierce the light veils to your future self. See a vision of your future. The higher light timeline in sync to the planetary processes of your world. Aligned to the higher realms, integrated with your light reality. Allow this light to shine. Now, in this current moment, for each breath is a new light opportunity of awareness, sending waves of cosmic love, the Arcturians and Karen, from KarenLitica.com, and from Divine Sister of the Light, Dea, Cosmic Blu-ray, Assistance, Equilibrium, Golden Light, New Kristic Race. Greetings, dear Star Ones. With love we come to share this note and support to the many who need assistance with clearing some of the discomforts, these heavy surges of cosmic light energies blasting the entire galaxy to the soul system. Ascension is indeed an acceleration process to reach the next octave of consciousness for all creations in the entire universe. Many are like caterpillars in cocoons, ready to emerge into this now moment with new wings, your new self and truth. This process has been challenging and rewarding as you are each preparing for this great awakening with many events that will pass. These cosmic intensities are not going to disappear. This is still just the beginning. Do what is best to keep your physical in alignment. Each cosmic stargate and energetic portals 1111, 1212, 1313, 1414 are vibrational mechanisms to upgrade, shift, and realign oneself with the cosmic heart of the universe. The universal sacred heart is now pulsing through your physical heart and radiating for transfiguration of your physical. Take a few moments daily to quiet your conscious mind. Open the window of your soul that exists within the castle of your human form, and allow yourself to expand to your greatest you. In the now moment of each breath is an infinite opportunity for love and wisdom to create a new reality. Breathe, dear ones. Open your heart to these new cosmic flows of light codes. They will transmute, upgrade your DNA. Allow divine love to immerse your heart. Aligning with your divine truth means that you trust your cosmic heart first before following blindly. No longer looking for truth in others, for it is within. Accept all of who you are and let go of any limitation from fears. Be open to new doors of creation, which will soon be in your life. Love yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Do not judge what and how you feel. Just be present with life and do what presents itself to you. Life is happening and experiences are necessary mirrors of evolution. So take your light truth, shine outside of your comfortable social media circles. We challenge you to stop preaching to the choir and reach the new shores of experiences within the 3D. No matter who crosses your path, you can still be you with kindness and compassion, and there will be much new opportunities to support, facilitate, and guide the communities where the new wave of blue star, Kristic children being born to this planet. So dear ones, breathe in this cosmic light, connect with your heart, and let the miracles flow onto you. Feel it entering your entire body, within each cell and rising its vibration with luminescence. Do not settle for complacency. Now is the time to reawaken to your true potential of divine self, to your dreams as you realize that there is nothing outside of self, for every creation is a reflection of First Source. When you are gathering in sacred sites and communities to inspire and ignite the cosmic flame, you are transmuting all old illusions. That is one of the purposes of your mission here. Be the light bearers, the compass of love for these coming, gentle, new, blue, Kristic souls. Again, breathe and rejoice in what you have and know that new experiences and expressions are on their way. Breathe in and greet the new with open arms and trust. Express that passion once again to find peace and harmony in life from all the heart rages that you have faced in the past. And for this, we at the Blue Ray Council applaud you. Trust this ascension process to bloom your original light cosmic seed. Know we are with you among many light guardian alliances who have orchestrated and facilitated the releasing and letting go of the old for the new light, in oneness, one consciousness. From Dea, Cosmic Blu-ray, Galactic Guardian of Mother Ark, Elder of the Blu-ray Council. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Divine Feminine 7777. We went through a powerful transformation in the last weeks. It has brought a lot of change energetically and also physically in our world around us. It feels like the energy is calmer now. Take this time to relax and take it easy before the energy starts getting crazy again before the full moon. Since we were given time to breathe and relax a bit before the full moon, we are experiencing tiredness and even exhaustion right now, as the body can slow down a bit and rest. It means you are very likely to be able to sleep through the night and not wake up as much or have insomnia as in the last few days, weeks. But you wake up tired and would want to stay in bed the whole day and do nothing but rest. Our bodies have gone through a lot. Energetic upgrades are not easy for the physical body, so it needs time to recover. You might also experience headaches, pressure in your body, muscle aches. Upset stomach might begin to calm down, and you might eat normally, but there could still be some nausea left for the body to work through. Whatever you do, take time for yourself and make sure you rest as much as you can. Go to bed earlier so you can sleep longer. It should get better in a few days. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Rick Jewers. Shortly there will be felt heart chakra activations in new individuals that will also be felt and translated into blissful heart feelings in the collective. This event is unprecedented. The golden ray will make more of an imprint into the ascending reality. The unity of the light enhances the shifts forward. Destruction of the old timeline accelerates as construction occurs concurrently, affecting all experiences and aligning individuals with their respective higher paths. diamond coating, of which current upgrades can be visibly seen, also become more prevalent. Love and light, Rick. And from divine, Sistar of the light, Raylene, Brady. Another discourse straight out of the starry vault. The true nature of time on our planet is organic. The true nature of calendars on our planet are reflective of us moving in and out of conscious being and beingness, while Earth rhythms spiral through lesser and greater sequences of cosmic cycles. Our Earth, and therefore our elemental makeup, one and the same, is not bound by a linear principle of past, future clocks, calendars, events rolling out on a linear timeline. The subtle snare is an indicator of how we are still varying degrees perceiving dimensional realities, related through either the limitations and or liberation of a 3D lens of linear scope. Awareness is the key in all things. As each individual self-actualizes through pure crystalline awareness, special events playing out through one's lens of reality brings grounded self-realization, although this is occurring both individually and collectively, not necessarily at the same rate of propulsion and therefore experience. Some of humanity may have never experienced falling into amnesia. Some may be now awakening through catalytic experiences, bringing conscious realization and reclamation, and others are still yet to, or may never awaken or actualize in this current incarnation. In this way we can fathom ourselves enacting within the same situation, but not necessarily having the exact same dimensional experience of perceived reality as each other. In this way, information filtering through into conscious play is not suddenly a revelation occurring for everyone at a planetary level, just because an individual has a light bulb moment and come to know. However, these important vibrational reference points are potent markers for individuals around them to receive frequencies and come online through the potency of symbiosis. In this way, we can understand the changes occurring at this juncture are not happening outside of ourselves, or as a result of us receiving external information relating to linear events on a timeline, but as a result of our own collective consciousness dimensionally directing our experiences through expansive consciousness, and the interplay of ourselves interfacing through dimensional overlays. An actualized being is attuning to what is perpetually occurring outside of linear scope while interfacing with it all. With this I pose the question, is time affecting consciousness, or is consciousness affecting time as we currently know it? As more and more enter into a state of conscious being and beingness, many more of humanity are experiencing time collapsing and or folding in on itself. Our blueprints, tamper-proof. Consciousness and unconsciousness arranges DNA, RNA configuration accordingly, and our blueprints are in effect a copy of receipts and accounts of this divine exchange. Hold true to these precious gifts in you. In an inorganic divergent state, the false ego, faulty mind attempts to keep up, a futile attempt for these as subtle elements influenced by, and therefore operating in separated consciousness. As a result, some may be experiencing their relationship to time as being as in a state of flux. This as a result is what the star elders refer to as frenetic time. Time is up on all things artificial and false. This is a precursor of consciously awakening to organic time, as we reclaim ourselves as parts and parcels of the divinity held in nature. The word time is contextualized herein not in reference to time as we are entrained, a brainwave patterning attuned to an introduced inorganic frequency, to perceive it as clocks and calendars, past, future events. In the true earth reality, entrainment exists through the synchronization of bioorganisms and biorhythms in cohesion through spiraling cycles. The Schumann resonance heart pulse of Gaia is supporting us in such quickening of our elemental makeup. The current intensive spikes and flatlining of the Schumann resonance is not occurring to us, but is our direct collective response to our Earth Mother's heart pulse and biorhythm, dictating and directing the median through a positive, negative influx and charge. We are masters of extreme polarity, finding our central axis and true ground, 0 point. In this state, our consciousness is perceived as not separate, but spherical throughout. In spherical consciousness, all elements, including true ego, real mind, no longer compete, but harmoniously function as parts and parcels of the divine and completely whole in beingness. In spherical consciousness, information is perceived as encircling our field, rather than a chronological successive stacking process. We still view through our 3D facet lens, however, together with multidimensional and multifaceted aspects of self. We don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, adding more to the mix. We have come to bring our all in, here and now. The arrival has commenced. The demigods are lining up to take birth as our 3D landscape. We have the capacity of 360 degrees senses. 180 are considered masculine and 180 feminine, but for the most part, most of humanity are only utilizing 5 physical senses, sense organs, and elements regularly and consciously. As we develop our propensity for recalling, remembering, and reawakening consciousness, we are provided with an aiding atmosphere for being in a state of grace and godhood. Be blessed, be bright, Raylene. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel, by divine decree, all souls on planet Earth have free will and choice. Your soul is sovereign, and even your own ascended masters in the angelic realms may not intervene with your own free will and choice. They can show you the way, they can guide you when you ask, and they may also assist you if you ask for assistance, and then only if this serves your highest soul growth and good. When something does not feel right, when your alarm bells are going off, when you know that something is not going to be for your own highest soul good and your physical well-being included, then do not go there. If you do agree to do something against your own will out of fear, or are forced or bullied into doing something deep within you will start to rebel and repel this, and there will be an innate anger, resentment, and bitterness. All of this builds up until one day boils over, in whatever form or way, if it does not sap your very lifeblood away. This is how negative karma was and is created, and these days all is instant. The more in tune and alignment with the divine will you become, and your will and the divine will become one and the same, you will simply live your life in a much higher way, and thus will start operating from a much higher frequency band, and within the power of love, and more than this, in the fullness of your soul mastery. You will be centered and still and living your truth, and you will not be swayed. Interestingly, once you start to stand in your truth, support comes in unexpected forms, and doors open and synchronicity steps in, which you never could have foreseen, and now start manifesting, because in attaining the soul mastery, you have now stepped into a much higher octave of soul empowerment. You are a sovereign soul, and nothing and no one can force you to do or be anything you in truth are not. You are in charge of your own soul, your own life, your own embodiment, and your own well-being. No one else, no matter how well-meaning, no matter who they are. Your soul can never be bound in any form or way. It is eternal and infinite and free. I am firmly rooted in my highest soul mastery. I am a master. I am. From JudithKusel.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn, 144 God Code. Verdicts are being delivered to those who deceived you. What was is no more. This brings endings of the lessons you've learned over the past few months. You're completing the inner work of fully detaching from karmic relationships. You've healed soul-based contracts and third-party karmic entities that were siphoning your time, space, and energy. Subliminal messages are neutralizing for the new you to show yourself. Now you can plan and prepare for what's to come next. Allowing the mind to slow down and ground will help to receive intuitive messages. Today is an opportunity to reevaluate who and what you want in your home, family, community, and lifestyle in the next chapter of your life. Dharma and support are helping you continue forward. New loyal relationships and partnerships with others who share the same goals and visions for the future as you are expanding. Be sure to set the intentions to attract new, healthy relationships into your life. Today is an opportunity to nourish the body, mind, and spirit. Emotional healing is continuing, opening you up to more intuitive understanding and closure of all you've had to endure. God is downloading new levels of consciousness that are supporting you to feel mentally strong and capable to go after your happily ever after, healthy, healed, and whole. This ends the mission of codependency and unworthiness. Whatever is remaining is clearing. God is making you his perfect work of art. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. From Carolyn Kundalini Twin Flames. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Richard Rudd, Gene Keys, Unlocking the Higher Purpose Hidden in Your DNA. October 14th through October 19th, 2021. Gene Key 32, Failure, Preservation, Veneration. Prosperity is based upon the eternal laws of giving and receiving. To prosper is to be continually giving and therefore continually receiving. Nature abhors a vacuum. The more you give, the more you receive. There is nothing more unnatural than wealth. What every human being is really seeking, therefore, is not wealth, but prosperity, whereas wealth can stagnate in the vaults of your own body, leading to disease and unhappiness. Prosperity is a state of surrender. It is an eternal flow and a deeply felt trust in life. Prosperity must touch every level of your life. It must touch your love life, your friends, your parents, and your children. This is precisely what the pearl does. If you have an illness, the pearl will address it. If you are short of funds, the pearl will correct it. And if you are lonely, the pearl will resolve it. There is no aspect of your life that is not reached by the pearl. From the Pearl Sequence. And from the Yi Ching, the classic book of change, hexagram 32, duration. Thunder nourishes new seeds, crafting young sprouts to old trees. The transmission continues unimpeded. Veneration is awakened clarity. Perseverance is initiative with intuition. Failure is agitated unease. Realization through intention. Thus the superior man stands firm and does not change his direction. When we trust in life enough, we begin to trust in the events of our lives too. We allow them to shatter us, and that reframes our view. We realize that this impulse to preserve what we love has a whole new field to live in. What is essential? That is the great inner question. Richard Rudd, 64 Ways. The avatars are here, 144. The future human being, 19. One thing is for sure, a new kind of human being is coming into the world, a new Edenic race. This is a human who operates at a whole other level from the one we know, and this state must break through soon, at least in a small population to begin with. In the feature film Avatar, we are afforded a view into the new Atlantis, through the eyes of an extraterrestrial race of beings who live in total harmony with their biosphere. Of course, we are that race, and yet our passage back to that awareness cannot go back to a time in the past. We are ever moving forwards, and we will take our breakthroughs and our technology and our many eons of wisdom with us into that future. The avatar is a divine essence that descends into the form that causes us to evolve, to stretch, to open our hearts and wings and move beyond the brittle definitions and systems of the mass consciousness. And our physical bodies are the arena for this great inner transmutation. We're going to have to completely redefine what health is during this 21st century. We still see physical health as something we have to maintain solely from the physical plane, rather than a mirror of our inner state. Physical health is the manifestation of our thinking, our willing, and our feeling. Even the alternative movement has not fully grasped how deep physical health truly is. Every thought pattern that plays through our mental body relays a bioelectrical impulse directly into our astral body, our feeling body, which in turn translates that impulse down through the etheric meridian network, which finally informs our DNA and our endocrine system. Physical vitality is therefore a direct reflection of the subtle inner forces that shape our thinking and feeling. The roots of physical health lie deep in our inner life. This is what embodiment is all about. You have to connect to your source. to the source so that you may then draw sustenance down through the subtle planes and into the fabric of your physical being. From GeneKeys.com, and from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse, Lua Astrology. Sun in Libra, quincunx, Neptune, retrograde in Pisces. The Sun is in Libra, where we long for connection, romance, a partner, harmony, peace. But with Neptune in the mix, it all feels very on again, off again. Others are present, yet not present, or we are drifting off into an alternative reality. It's peekaboo with the cosmos. Now you see me, now you don't. 1 minute we feel a profound sense of connection, and then it's gone. As a result, we may lean too hard into other people's perceptions, rely too much on what others think. There's a tendency to give and give and give in an effort to be seen. We look in the mirror and don't know who is staring back at us. Behind us streams reflection upon reflection, repeated to infinity. Infinity is inside of us. Peace is inside of us. Love is inside of us. Sometimes we just have to go out of our own way, ground yourself into reality, draw on your imagination for inspiration. You are a co-creator with life. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 44, yellow, overtone seed. The number 5 is called overtone, and its keywords are empower, radiance, and command. This is the 5th day of the Yellow Sun wave spell, a 13-day period of enlightenment. And because the first day of the wave spell is yellow, then the 5th, 9th, and last day will be the same color. These are like gear changes that chart the energy of the wave spell. The 5th day really packs a punch, and so be empowered today and harness that energy. Today is yellow seed. Keywords associated with it are awareness, targeting, and flowering. So today is about finding your target, a place to sow your seeds. Share your wisdom and knowledge and be prepared to become aware of something previously unknown to you. These are information gathering days. What you learn or teach today will have an empowering effect on you and those receiving your wisdom. Make efforts today to sow the seeds. They will grow into strong ideas. Today's guide is Yellow Human, which represents channeling, wisdom, and free will. Let your intuition guide your actions today and trust yourself. The universe is always trying to show you the way, and as today is Yellow Seed, the universe can sow awareness in you via your intuition, which has the potential to be mind-blowing. All you have to do is open up to the experience. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio. Yellow overtone seed, 5, Con. Keen 44, 14th of October 2021. Radiant, blossoming. 1410-2021 equal 14-141 equal 5-10-5 equal 5-15 equal 5-6 equal 11 equal 2. Day codes 14, media, publicity, promotion, marketing. 5, freedom, change, transformation, liberation, movement. 11, gate, portal, polarity. 2, twins, cooperation, partners, month year codes. 10, manifestation, authority, power. 1, new beginnings, leader, original. 15, spiritual alchemy, charisma, magnetism. 6, heaven, Christ, romance, harmony. Keen 44 equal 8, infinity, abundance, source flow. Another holy divine day, much lighter and brighter. A great day to plant abundant seeds for your new prosperous life. Day 5 in the Yellow Sun wave spell of illuminating our highest evolutionary path, to reclaim our soul power and full sovereignty. Today we are using our power by focusing our will on our highest potential to co-create the new earth. Tone of creation, overtone, tone 5 in the spiritual realm, action commands, power empowers, essence radiance. Number 5 represents the center, core purpose, foundation, and central intent. It is the center of the wheel from which all the spokes emanate. This is the phase where the energy of creation returns to the center and then radiates outwards. Overtones command the unbounded. They order it to be, and so it becomes. Their power radiates from their soul essence through a pure connection to Source. This is the true source of unlimited power. The 5th day of the Yellow Sun wave spell is the one that empowers. When we give ourselves permission to unhook from the drama and fly higher to expand our vision, we transform. Which aspects of your life or outlook would you like to transform in order to feel empowered? When you express your true essence and live from your pure heart, life becomes magical. You can also wield the power of enchantment over others in your world. This power comes from the heart and is used in an honest and uplifting, life-enhancing manner, giving strength and power to all those who connect with you through your radiance, pure, selfless heart empowerment, rather than the hypnotic, mind-controlling, and enslavement methods of the enchantress of old. The New Earth wizards are the wise sages and saints from yesteryear who have returned with new powers and expanded galactic perspectives. The era of the dark magi is closing, and all magic has returned to the realm of light. Allow the Overtone Wizard to empower you with his greatest magic, in order for all your seeds of intention to have accelerated growth and truly blossom amongst the planetary field of radiant, fragrant blooms. Today's question is, how can I empower myself, others, and my world so that I am free to flower and blossom like the beautiful sunflower? Divine blessings, dear ones, of enlightened, heightened wisdom, growing into our full potential in this collective revolution. Viva Nova Gaia. In la Ketch Alakin, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. Keen 44, Yellow Overtone Seed. The mantra, the code for today is, I endure in order to target. Commanding awareness, I seal the input of flowering. With the overtone tone of radiance, I am guided by the power of free will. And with the power of your free will, let us know in the comments below your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone for supporting us in our work and mission. We rely on your monthly pledges and donations for our daily living expenses. So if you'd like to support our work in this channel, you can either make a monthly pledge on Patreon or a one-time donation to PayPal at the links at eaglelovecondor.com. And I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork on Etsy. You can purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmission with powerful codes from our Pleiadian bro stars and sisters of the light. Pleiades 1 messages, October 14th, 2021. P1 calling Terrans for origins recognition. Attention for calls in PVSE-SDE. Practical distributions continue. Mental reinforcements increase. Internal structures are strengthened daily. Solar environment expands. Planets line up for transitions. Spasms decrease. Larger mergers are initiated. Revelations continue to be shown. Deities are shown internally. Divine practices increase. Initial cleaning 2B recorks in progress 51% non-regressive. Final cauterization 2B recorks in progress 49% non-regressive. Special projector for emissions anchoring 42% non-regressive. Special projector for emissions and reverberation 41% non-regressive. Temporarily end of transmission, Pleiades 1, supporting multiple opening portals. From disclosurenews.it. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. We appreciate each and every one of you for supporting our work, our channel, and our mission here on Pachamama. Be prepared the next few days and over the weekend. Many powerful, very intense energies are going to be coming into this realm, into this field, preparing for this final breakthrough culmination point. Many of our people are transitioning from this realm at this time to work with us and assist us in the higher realms for this transformation, this quantum leap of consciousness, from Homo sapien to Homo luminous. The Rainbow Bridge is fully connected through your sacred temple, the Katika channel, the Sushumna, which is the central channel, the middle path, the center of the toroidal field that flows through your body. It is the still center within the Merkaba, the Mer, the Ka, and the Ba. This is the fire and the water come together in the middle, the yin, the yang, Shakti and Shiva. The eagle and the condor come together in Hieros Gamos for this final merging point, this culmination of all timelines and dimensions we call the final Omega point. Have a beautiful and blessed awakening journey. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart and shine brightly into the night. Be sure to make this the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.